listeners, welcome to the Academy of Commerce and Management. Today, we are going to study a new topic, namely, demand analysis. This is the fourth class from the unit Business Economics. In today's class, we are going to discuss the topics: meaning of demand, determinants of demand, law of demand, demand curve for normal, inferior and given goods, and the exceptions of law of demand. What do you mean by demand? Demand is the desire for a commodity supported by ability to pay and willingness to pay. Mathematically, demand equals desire plus ability to pay plus willingness to pay. Demand may be of two types. Number 1, individual demand. It can be defined as the quantity of a commodity that an individual consumer is willing to buy from the market in a given period of time at a given price. And number 2, market demand. It is the total of individual demand. It is obtained by the horizontal summation of all the individual demand schedule. Demand for a product I is determined by a number of factors. One of the important factors determining demand is the price of the commodity. The demand of a commodity is inversely and negatively related to its price. Another important factor is the price of the related goods. The demand of a particular is related with the change in price of the other commodities, called substitute goods and complementary goods. Next factor determining demand is the income of the consumer. There is direct relationship between income of the consumer and quantity demanded. There are some other factors determining the demand. It includes taste, preference and habit of the consumer. Now, let us see the law of demand. The law of demand establishes the relationship between price and quantity of goods demanded. The law of demand states that, other things being the same, when the price of the commodity increases, the quantity demanded falls, and when the price of the commodity falls, the quantity demanded increases. In other words, the price and quantity demanded move in the opposite direction. That is, as per the law of demand, price and quantity demanded is negatively or indirectly related. The demand curve shows different patterns for different types of goods. First of all, let us examine the peculiarity of demand curve for normal goods. Consumers' demand for normal goods moves in the same direction as the income of the consumer. That means, when price falls, demand for normal good increases, and when price increases, demand for normal good falls. It happens so, simply because of price effect. Thus, change in price and change in demand moves in opposite direction. That is, demand curve for normal good is negatively sloped. Next, let us check the specialties of demand curve for inferior goods. Consumers' demand for inferior goods moves in the opposite direction as the income of the consumer. That means, when price falls, demand for inferior good increases as a result of price effect. However, it increases only to a lesser extent than that of any normal good. Hence, demand curve will be steep. Last, let us examine the specialties of demand curve for given goods. When price falls, demand for given goods decreases as a result of price effect. Thus, in the case of given goods, the law of demand does not hold good. Here, the change in price and change in demand move in the same direction. Finally, let us discuss the exceptions of the law of demand. The law of demand states that the price and quantity demanded move in the opposite direction. But, it may not hold so in all cases. The major situations where the law of demand gets exempted include: Number 1, given goods. It is a special category of inferior goods. Number 2, conspicuous goods. Number 3, expectation of future change in price of the commodity. Number 4, the necessary items. Number 5, ignorance of the consumers. Number 6, extraordinary situations. And number 7, change in fashion, habit, attitude, etc. This is all about today's class. I hope you understood the topics discussed today. If you have any doubt with regards to the topics, please raise your queries through the comment box. So, let us meet in the next class. I request you to support us by liking to our videos. Also share the videos to your friends and colleagues who preparing for UGC NET examination. Once again, thank you.